news in the world of Marvel Comics book readers. Stan Lee by 95.
I never had any idea.
Breaking news in the world of Marvel Comics book readers. Stan Lee by 95.
I never had any idea that these characters would last this long. In fact, I and the people I worked with who co-created them with me, the many talented artists, we just hoped that the books would sell and we could continue to get our salary and be able to pay our rent.
What do you say, together, you and I, we go ahead and end my 218-match losing streak? Listen, that's really funny, and you come out here with a lot of courage and a lot of enthusiasm. But let me tell you a cold fact, okay? You're a born loser, and you're gonna die a loser, just like every single person here. So I'm done wasting my time with you. Why don't you just get the hell out of Brooklyn, okay? Are you gonna hide behind that guitar and that goofy scarf? Are you gonna fight me? And Elias now has Hawkins right where he wants him. There's Drift away. Kurt Hawkins tried. He is now 0 for his last 219.
Kurt Hawkins failed. Get out the Navy. My brother's famous. His fame is exploding. I'm real proud of that. You know what I mean? And I'm getting to hang out with people that I only read about in magazines and seen, you know, on the screen somewhere. I'm like standing next to them and being at dinner tables with them. And, you know, it was a bug out, man. And, you know, I was a huge Rick James fan. That's the first person that I would say out of all the celebrities that I met that I was starstruck. We gonna hang out with Rick James tonight, you know what I'm saying? And here he comes out the room, and I look at him, and I'm not bullshitting, man. I seen like an orange, his aura or whatever, I seen it. He was orange. He started kicking it, and he was mad niggerish, man, which was, you know, right up my alley.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
He walk up to any chick, look at the whole side of their face, man.
I'm Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself.
We got closer, started hanging out. My brother didn't do any of this shit. So at night, when Eddie would break out, we would all be getting crazy and wild. If I was hanging with Rick, he had this thing with me where he used to always like fuck with me, man. I don't know what started it.
You know, he was hanging out with the big dogs, you know. Charlie didn't know he was doing crazy things, and I had to straighten him out. Sometimes I had to go upside his head.
Things like escalated to the point where, you know, my man got too familiar, and I ended up having to whip his ass, man, you know, because, you know, he would step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper. First time, you know, I had to end up whipping his ass. We went to Studio 54. We walking up into the VIP section, and I'm looking around to see who's there, and looking at the girls and everything, and all of a sudden I heard something go, "Charlie Murphy!"
That was cold-blooded.
He had this ring on to commemorate this song he had put out called Unity.
And this was imprinted in that black head of his for at least a week.
Eddie and everybody else thought that was the funniest shit. And so that threw me in a weird space, because I'm like, yeah, this is Rick James. He's a star.
I'm Rick James, bitch. It's a celebration, bitch.
Maybe I'm overreacting. I actually went there like, maybe I shouldn't do nothing. But my ghetto side was going, yo, stomp this motherfucker out right here. The fuck is wrong with him?
I'm just unwinding. I'm just getting started, bitches.
Oh, he just wrote me off like I'm that nigga to steal on. You know what I'm saying?
What, you gonna smack me back? I'm Rick James. He's Charlie Murphy.
I waited, because I knew what hotel he was staying in. Eddie and them went home, and I said, y'all be right back. I shot over to the hotel, went up to his room, knocked on the door.
So then, he comes in there, and I said, look, bitch, I'm Rick James. Smacked it. Oh, Charlie Murphy!
He had his hand cocked to throw another right hand. When he's coming for his camp, bah! Caught him with the front.
He'll tell it like he gave me some kind of Bruce Lee cross kick or something.
I kicked the shit out of him, man. The wind is knocked out of him. And then he screams out,
security!
The one in the front, he had crooked eyes and shit. One eye was looking at me, and the other one was looking at Rick. And Rick had edged over by the window.
Now, Darkness, the tables are turned. Do with him whatever you like.
Motherfuckers take one more step, I'm kicking this nigga out the motherfucking window.
Copy, freeze!
You know you was wrong for what you did to me earlier. Look what you did to my face.
I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun. I'll offer you a truce. The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy, Rick James?
Yo, man, my forehead is bumping, man.
Now that you mention it, I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. But I got the medicine. Bitch, come over here and have sex with Charlie Murphy. I'm Rick James, bitch.
That was how that particular incident ended, but it wasn't the last time I had to whip his ass, whip his ass.
Don't you think Charlie's a little old to be taking karate? He probably taking it with the little kids. Yeah, Charlie whipped my ass in his dreams. I told you, Charlie had delusions of grandeur in his head. I'm telling you what's happening.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
The Studio 54 thing, you know, that blew over. You know what I'm saying? And, but then, you know, here we go again.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Rick is incorrigible, you know. He shows up at my brother's house, fucked up.
Nice place, nigga.
So he had these dirty cowboy boots on. Pushed us out of the way, barged in the house. My brother had these brand new couches, they were suede, right? And he gets on the couch and says,
"Why don't I stretch out?"
and just started grinding mud all over the couch, man.
Yeah, I remember grinding my feet in Eddie's couch.
You remember why you did it?
Because Eddie could buy another one.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Buy another one, you rich motherfucker. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Darknesses.
Because of my complexion, he used to call me Darkness. He calls me and my brother Darkness. He calls us Darkness Brothers. See, this is long before Wesley Snipes. Back then, we was the blackest niggas on the planet, according to Rick James.
Eddie's both of his brother Darkness. Twin brother Darkness.
And we standing there looking at him. He's looking right in our eyes as he grinds this mud.
See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's you know, something to do? Come on, I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch, you know? See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's you know, something to do? Come on, I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch, you know?
And then it was like, you know what? Let's handle this. We went over there.
Right? Hey, Charlie, baby. Oh.
And we held him down. And we just wailed on his legs.
You darkness, you black midnight evil motherfucker. Black magic darkness. Raw darkness. You fucking delirious motherfucker. You were cold as ice.
But still, Rick James, even after taking a beating like that,
fuck your couch, nigga.
This motherfucker's going out. His legs is like linguine.
I've been kicked out of better homes than this. I'll be back, you black motherfuckers. Wide nose having motherfuckers. They said he never gave you niggas money. You don't know how to appreciate shit. You know you get another couch. What am I gonna do about my legs, Eddie Murphy?
My brother, you know, he's a lot more compassionate than I am. He's looking at limos driving off. He said, "Wow, man, Rick really needs help." I was like, "Yo, we just gave him some help. Bust his fucking ass and shit. I bet he won't come over here and disrespect like that again." Wrong. Talking about Rick James, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I had to fuck him up at 54. You know, and for what he did at 54, I had to go to the hotel room and kick the shit out of him. Then he came over to my brother's house and I had to whip his legs because of what he did on the couch.
I heard him tell a story that he came to the China Club one time and I was behind the bar. Now, this is true.
This particular night, I go to the China Club and I walk in and I'll never forget, the first thing I seen was O.J. Simpson. I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's O.J. Simpson. He has a big fucking head, man. And I walked from there, I went in the other section, and there's Rick behind the bar.
Drink up, be merry. Welcome to the China Club.
Rick's, you know, being Rick.
Come on, bitches, show me your titties. I'm Rick James. Do something. I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
I ain't realized how high he was. Next thing you know, he's like,
Charlie Murphy! What's up, partner? Darkness, everybody. Darkness is spreading. Come over here, Charlie.
I'm behind the bar and I'm serving drinks and Charlie bends over. I call, I said, Charlie, come here.
Charlie, there's a new joke going around. Have you heard it? What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
What?
Slap! Everybody! I'm Rick James, bitch. Everybody! King Kong ain't got shit on me!
I'm standing there thinking, this nigga really has lost his fucking mind. First of all, you don't slap a man. Okay? I mean, even when slapping was fashionable, and, you know, they did it in Paris, the guy would come up, whop hat, I challenge you to a duel. They would have a gunfight after that. Somebody had to go. I just was bugging out. But anyway, I waited for about 5 minutes, something like that.
That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Dogman.
What's up, man?
Dogman.
I want to tell you something.
Dogman.
Check it out, check it out. I want to tell you something. Come here.
Oh, what's going on?
I slapped the shit out of him.
Get down!
I came down on it like this. The extensions was flying all over the place.
That is absurd.
And he stepped back and his eyes welled up with water. Like he was getting ready to cry. He said,
Why you hit me like that?
"Cause you hit me, man."
That was weeks ago, motherfucker. I'm crying.
That was today. I see that he really forgot.
I hit you tonight.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Come here, darkness. The celebration! Bitches! Come here. It's a celebration, bitches. Show Charlie Murphy your titties. I'm Rick James. The milk's gone bad, my man.
That was the ebb and flow. It was, you know, he would go over the top, and then I would, you know, check him. And then we would have fun after that. We were still friends, as a matter of fact.
I love Charlie Murphy. But we have it out, smack each other upside the head, smack each other in the face, punch each other in the chest, kick each other.
They said it never gave you niggas money.
Can you imagine two grown men doing this? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I must be losing my mind. Reminiscing about Charlie Murphy talking kicking my ass. Ain't that a B?
I'm Rick James, bitch.